Boom. We are rolling. Welcome, welcome, one and all. It's absolutely fantastic to see you all. Take a seat and get comfortable. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day so far. So, on today's video, we're going to be checking out an EP called Despondent by a band called Tyrantula, but it's Tyrantula. I never feel like I'm saying that right. So, I'm very, very much familiar with this band. I've been in dialogue with them since 18th of January. We have I'm really, really bad with names, so I never actually ask, and I just say the band, so to speak, because I just people tell me their names and then I forget, and then I look like a dick. So it's just I've been speaking to Tyrantula. Hit me up a while back. I'm not going to read out the whole shit, but would love to get your thoughts on our debut single. If you want to check out on Slam Worldwide on our streaming service, blah 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 blah, so on and so forth. That was how it came about. Always send me stuff, by the way. Like, always send me your shit, because I would like to hear it. So listen to a lot of tracks. I'm not going to go into listen to all the shit that was made before or anything like that. But yeah, there is this person is definitely a buddy of mine, so I'm excited, but also a little bit nervous as well for this, to be perfectly honest. But that just kind of comes with the territory. Just seeing if there's anything else here. Some links to Disembodied Tyrant as well, like a songwriter ended up writing something for Tarantula. Salem Burning also got mentioned as well in some of our conversations. Pagan Moon is a crazy good EP, which it fucking is. Go check out Salem Burning. And that should give you a little breakdown of the history. So, because there's some reactions I do where it's just a big band, and then there's other ones where it's like I actually know the people involved. So, nice to give a little bit of context for what's going on. Okie dokie. I'm not going to say too much about the band themselves as well. I'm going to let because I've done my research, but you guys ain't. So go listen to the rest of their stuff if you want, and then start the video again. And but otherwise, fucking excited about this one, my dudes. Okie dokie. Tyrantula. Not going to talk too much, though it is a 12-minute EP, so I'll probably end up saying something, but I am going to write shit down in case I forget. Okie dokie. Props. It's all about the props. Okie dokie. No one wants to hear me speak as well, so I'm not going to be yelling over the top of it. I'll just be taking notes and sitting. Tyrantula, Despondent EP, Slam Worldwide. Let's go.
Feel bad about killing anyone?
Not partially, but I've partially done myself. Murders that I've been a part of, but there's been quite a few.
Dozen?
At least
20?
100.
Somewhere around the 15?
Somewhere around there.
What did you see in their face right before they died?
Usually fear.
I muted it before the ad happened. I hope you guys like longer videos, because there's a lot to talk about. That was fucking ridiculous. That was so fucking good, man. Alright, next track, Rotten. Holy shit. They're bringing it big style with this. Holy fuck. There's a lot to talk about. Next track, Despondent. Oof. Wow. Holy shit. The props need to come off now, and I should probably move that out of the way as well. Despondent. Excuse me, that is disgusting. Despondent by Tyrantula. That was fucking awesome. That was seriously, seriously cool. There's a bunch of timestamps that I want to go back to. I don't know if we're gonna go back to them all, but it is my show, and I'll do whatever the fuck I want, I guess. So yeah, we might go back to them all. But yeah, off the top of my head, some of the parts some of the features of it that stuck out the most for me was the vocals. The vocals were insane. The vocals and the drumming were two particular highlights for me. There was the whole thing was a highlight in my opinion, but those two just off the top of my head. Before we go back to actual specific parts, the drumming, not just how it sounded, not just how it was played, but like you know the different the way they put it in different ways throughout the music. Got fast, got slow, technical, sat really really well in the mix, went really really deliciously good with the vocals as well. They bounce off one another. Very very good. Yeah, it was so heavy as well, like just crazy crazy levels of heavy during, what track was it? I'm fairly sure it wasn't Endgame. It was Rotten. There's a couple of parts from this track that I've highlighted here, so I thought let's start there. 6 minutes. So here we've yeah, that was one of the points that I wanted to that I wanted to highlight. That was a total curveball for me. I'm guessing that's Brittany DePaul. I'm not even going to try. I'm not going to insult. I'm not going to insult anybody by trying to say that surname, but that must be Brittany's part of the song. Yeah, the way the vocals cut through there with the kind of black metal esque style fast section was just. Those kind of like desperate style, like almost like really really dark, like hardcore style. Like it's not yelps, but it's not exactly like a high pitched scream, is it? You know what I mean? Like I'm not even sure if that is the featured bit there, but whoever's doing those vocals, it almost sounds like old school Bring Me. No, I'll tell you who it sounds like actually. It sounds a little bit like the vocalist from a band called oh my god, I've actually forgotten the name of that band. Instead of me trying to think about it, I'll put the link down in the Devil Soul is Soul. There you go. yeah, band, check out Devil Sold His Soul, The Disappointment. Those vocals sounded similar to that. That literally just came at me. I apologize. Yeah, that's really really cool with how it was placed in the song, with the fastness as well. Yeah, very 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 standout bit for sure. There's a couple more bits that I want to highlight here as well. Seven something or other. Hold on a moment. I think the one thing that I really really liked about it is that they definitely, in my opinion, they saved like the best till last. Like the song, like the whole thing was good, but the last, like, you know what? I think I might actually just play it from here. Like the last little like all the tracks on an album can be good, but I think there's definitely tracks that are that like, if you listen to it and you go, yeah, that should be the first track because that's important, and then the last track should be really good as well. I feel that some bands forget that sometimes, and like they put the last track as being like maybe like a decent track, but maybe not, like, it doesn't quite fit. But these guys did that really really well. Yeah, I think the music will speak for itself actually. Like beautiful guitar work, really really sinister atmosphere, really really brutal vocals, but never getting over the top and actually still managing to be like, I don't want to say the word majestic, but it had kind of like a landscapey vibe to it. It was very brutal, but it was also very sinister, and it wasn't like over the top. And it had like, it was just there's lots of really really nice sections. Nice maybe isn't the right word, but like there's some very unique vibes in this EP. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Let's continue. Like, absolutely, sorry I keep starting and stopping, but like it just like really brutal, but like with the guitar work, with how it's like how the mix is, with those background like ambient sounds. Yeah, it manages to do a lot of things all at the same time. It's very 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 impressive shit. I feel like I could sit here all day. But yeah, I probably shouldn't sit here all day. But yeah, I'm so impressed. There was a couple of things that I wouldn't say let it down, but things that like just things that I've kind of just picked up from listening to possibly too much of this music. There was a lot of good guitar work on this on this EP, and it showed up really really well like towards the end there, but there was other moments where you could only like barely hear it. It was kind of like lost in the mix a little bit. I believe it was about 2 minutes in. I think it was with Endgame. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so there is a guitar line here, yeah, round about this bit, but where like it was a nice like I had to strain the I'll be able to pick up things because I'm really, really listening to it. But if someone's listening to this on like, their lunch break or something like that, and they've just got like one headphone in and they're just scrolling and vaping or fucking eating or some shit, they might not pick up on those kind of like subtleties. And that's why it's kind of important to have everything like, like kind of like, obviously nothing can be perfect, and I'm not, I didn't, what's my opinion worth really, you know what I mean? But yeah, at the end of Despondent, like the actual track, you could really, really hear the guitar. But round about this bit, like it doesn't completely ruin it, and maybe I'm just like finding things to complain about, which I promise you I'm not. But I feel that can get slightly lost in the mix. There's another section up here as well. There was it it's uneven in places is basically what I'm trying to say. Sometimes you can really hear it quite well and it cuts through, and in other places there's like little bits. Unless I'm just going completely insane, but it just um um some of it sometimes got lost in the mix. Not enough to like ruin the album or anything, but like I was saying before, guy smoking a fucking joint on his lunch break or something, eating a fucking 6 foot long burrito or some shit. You know what I mean? Might miss it. But again, I'm not a producer, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. But yeah, get constructive criticism, I guess. Um, and there was possibly a bit in which track was it? Rotten, where the heaviness potentially, for me anyway, and this is more just kind of like a personal taste type thing rather than it actually being a bad thing. But in my opinion, that I found at the end of that song and some individual sections of it as well, the heaviness kind of like it kept on going, but it wasn't really changing or being dynamic enough to keep it interesting. So not interesting is the wrong word. I enjoyed it, but it started to drag a little bit where it was kind of like you could maybe take off like 20-30 seconds of heaviness at one point. And you would kind of still get the point across. There wasn't like a kind of like progression of it. It wasn't like, getting any lower or slower or anything like that. But again, minor things just off the top of my head, because whenever I offer criticism, they're more just opinions, and obviously people can, they're free to tell me stick them at Mars. But if they are worth anything, it's only because I want to continue to see this project, band, whatever you want to call it, get better. But yeah, there's no buts. That was extremely, extremely fucking impressive. Cannot say enough good things about the drumming. Cannot say enough good things about the atmosphere. How it sounded. I'm gonna have to say the drum, the snare, the blast beats. They would just they really, really just they sat so well the whole time. You could make out everything. Yeah, very, very impressive. And I could go back through it, and I could go, right, there's some filthy vocals there, there's some filthy vocals there. Like it was not repetitive at all. Yeah, super, super impressive EP. Really, really impressive. Yeah. I think some of their best work. But obviously, Pain, Moore's Omnibus is really, really good as well. I did a reaction to something as well, but I can't actually remember exactly what track it was now because I'm a noob. But yeah, go and check out the rest of their stuff as well. Yeah, tremendously impressive. Absolutely fucking cannot wait to hear what else they've got in store. Yeah, and yeah, that guitar playing as well. Just be my final closing comment. Melodic, kind of haunting, technical. Just yeah, keep doing what you're doing, dudes, because that shit was extremely fucking impressive. So, as per usual, guys, you know the deal by now. Underneath the video, there will be a link to Bandcamps, Spotify's, whatever the fuck else, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Go do all that social media stuff. Give them a follow, give them a like. Go onto their Instagram and like every single one of their photos, so on and so forth. Do what you can. And if the only thing you do here, social media wise, like that, on that kind of like YouTube stuff, is if you only do one thing, leave me a comment on the video. I really appreciate that. I don't really particularly mind if you do anything. Go follow the bands. Go show them the love. But if you want to do one thing for me, other than just sit there and enjoy the video, which, you know, obviously you've already done, hopefully, leave me a comment, because I do really like engaging. You know, let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, so on and so forth. Yeah, one more time, Tyrantula, Despondent EP. Go jam the shit out of that. Love you all very much. Until next time, see you later. Bye bye.